Blanket? Type exclamation point D20.
Were you able to get any sleep?
Yeah, are you good?
I'm gonna go get some food.
Okay.
Catch up with my
You're feeling alright? Back to normal?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Mm,
Tell Arbor I said thank you.
yeah. Come back to the med bay later to get those checked.
Right.
Mm. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, so 17. Okay, so this means the first roll. So I'm gonna go with DJ's rolls because those were the things. I'm sorry. Wait. Yeah. So those are the rolls that just move out generated. So I'm just gonna take those. Thank you though, Johnny. I appreciate you. So those rolls. The answer to those rolls. The 9 is how well her potion turned out because she made a cold resist potion, which means it wasn't the best. So I'm gonna be rolling with disadvantage. For if she got sick or not. She rolled a 2 and a 17. She gets the 2. She's gonna be sick. So yay! This girl is gonna be a little sick. Oh crap. Oh no. Uh, excuse me, sir. Can I help you?
I'm simply here waiting for a Miss Luna Silvers, I believe.
Captain Sil. Oh, okay. I'll.
Captain Silvers, yes. That is who I'm waiting for.
I'll.
If you happen to see her, let her know that I'm waiting for her.
And who might you be?
I am Dr. Yvonne Sarin. I am here to check up on one of the students under request from Luna.
Of course. I'll let her know. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. And you are?
Hannah Hurt, sir.
Thank you very much. All right.
Should go check on. Because she's like. Hi.
Guest has arrived.
Yes, Captain.
I see. I will go pick them up.
Of course.
I have good news for you.
Yes?
I don't know how to qualify this. Good news. Your companion, Mr. J, has awoken from his coma. He was in the medic bay last I seen him, although I have let him discharge.
Of course, I'll go check on him. Thank you.
He is aware of Miss Kari. I saw fit to inform him, but he may still be under distress. Try not to exacerbate his condition.
Yes, Captain.
Thank you. Bless you.
Thank you. Wait, am I super quiet for you? Oh, she is. Okay. Are you seeing a therapist finally? I don't know. So she fucked up. Guess a medicine girl. Mm.
We've met before.
Well,
Running.
I would assume so,
Ugh.
because the runic writing to access to my memory has been severed.
Hey, Specca. Where's Jay? Ugh.
I do not know. I just arrived here.
There was an individual named Jay talking to a seems to be the teacher here. He headed out, I believe, probably to go to see Kari's memorial, probably.
Wait, you don't. You mean Silver?
Yes.
Silver will return soon.
Yeah, she's on her way. She's picking up somebody.
Okay.
Right, sorry. I'll go check on him. Thank you. See ya. Have a nice morning.
Acquire these. And make
How
use of them.
convenient.
Quite so. The queen has been very
Ugh. The dorms. Ugh. Dorms. Ugh.
Expected.
Are you okay at least?
As long as I don't suffer another one, yes. If I suffer another one, I could be into permanent damage. Any more than one, it's likely I will.
Well, guess we'll have to. Oh, hi Hannah.
Sweet.
Wonder where you guys got up to. I got up just to get the blankets back and.
Yeah, sorry.
ask
We're
if you
okay.
guys wanted some farm to eat.
Hey, Hannah.
Oh, too good.
Sniffly.
I'll be okay. Ugh. Sorry, I just.
Really hope you didn't catch a cold.
I'm fine. How are you, Jay? I'm glad to see you up and about.
No, I'm alive.
Well, I guess we're glad to have you back.
Thanks.
Alright. Since this is one of those rare occasions, we should probably all get started, right?
To the greenhouse?
For old time's sake.
Ladies
Might as
first.
well.
We have a bit to talk about. No, wait, yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Either or.
it works.
I'm pretty sure they're at the exact same distance.
Just about.
Ugh. Mason, oh, what happened with
Yeah.
Zachary after I fell asleep?
I don't know.
Mm.
But that's not Zachary. So I don't really care.
Yeah, he'll be back to normal. Lila was fine this morning.
Wait, did something happen last night?
They both turned. Well, they didn't both turn. Zachary turned because of the full moon. We had to cage him up, pack him full of wolfsbane and puffins. Ugh.
I thought Zach was the one more in control.
Lila was okay. Well, relatively okay.
She was definitely vocal last night.
Yep. I didn't get sleep much, but that's kind of the point, I guess.
Yeah. Not much happened while you were asleep, though, to be honest.
Actually, a lot happened. So, we have something called the Crucible.
Oh, I think she means.
What's that?
Professor Steele, he's starting up some new training for all of us because of what happened. And the Crucible is, well, a tournament. He's gonna pit us against each other. At least that's what he told us. And our training,
Squads or individuals?
individuals, I think. But he's gonna train us.
Probably a multitude.
Probably. He's gonna train us.
Training us in teamwork.
That too. But he's training us in preparation for it. I don't know when the Crucible's gonna be. You should know the Eurosword. There's 4 things. There's tanks, swords, wands, and rods. Not tanks, shields, sorry. Shields, the boys that can take a hit, that have the big shields that are meant to absorb damage. Swords, like you, who deal attacks with melee damage. Wands, magic users, and rods are basically healers and people that are dealing with medic squad. Oh, by the way, I'm captain of medic squad now. I have permission to tell people to shut up and sit down when they're being stupid in the medical tent. And I can also stop people from actually doing missions and stuff if they're injured. So be honest with your injuries, because I don't. Just be honest with your injuries.
I won't do that again.
Last thing,
Thanks.
we took care of, or we learned something called the Divine Cross, I think it was called.
Yep.
Divine Cross and Medic Squad learned diagram.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone should
So,
know that regardless.
the Divine Cross is what is it? A shield in the front, a sword, a wand, rod in the back. Basic formation. He's probably going to teach you a lot. I don't know what they taught the other swords, but you might want to talk to the other swords to see what exactly you learned. It's Chips, Victor, Shizu. Who else was in the swords?
Quite a few.
Augusta. A lot of people are in the swords, so you might want to look around, ask around to get help. Ryder, yeah, him too.
I was gonna do my best to follow them.
Stark.
No, Stark's in the wands.
Forget about Ryder.
Stark's in the wands.
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh, because of that weird wind stuff he does, right?
yeah.
I could have sworn I've seen him use a sword, though.
Probably shouldn't pass out early. Well, I kind of needed to because I was still,
Recovering. No, yeah, you're fine. If he has anything to say about it, just talk to me. I'll deal with him. That's right. But there's something else we should talk about that me, Arbor, and I think everyone, well, I've told at least everyone here at least once. So, chain of command. Uh, it was suggested. Well, it suggested we need some kind of chain of command because in the missions we were all scattered. We didn't know whose command to follow. We didn't know what to do. So
I agree.
there is
What's your
a
suggestion?
few. Well, there's a few suggestions. One, we choose a single leader and then we just change as needed. Just for everything. The other idea is choose on a mission basis, like at this before a mission, we choose a leader and a second, obviously, and then do it for just that mission, and then change it, and then no leader, so to speak, for the rest of the for actual ascension for actual classes.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're at. We're trying to figure out which, well, and then if there's any other suggestions, those two. We're trying to figure out
And then
what's the best way to do
I know
that.
there was the suggestion of to the addition of the per every time we got on a mission, have someone else be a leader so we can kind of see everyone's if they want to be a
Right,
leader
yeah.
to kind of figure out if who
Who's
has
suitable?
the skill for it.
I'm
Give
not
everyone a
opposed to any of
chance.
those ideas.
Well, we gotta pick one.
Do you have a time limit on when we have to pick one?
No, but I don't know when the next missions are gonna be. It could be any day now. And I'd really rather
Consider that the time limit then.
pretty much. But think about it at least. Think about who you'd choose as a leader. I'm keep in mind I'm for big missions anyway. Uh I'm probably gonna be in the medical pens anyway. I probably won't be able to be too far with you guys because I'll be dealing with medic squad. As much as I really, yeah.
If anything, I'd probably then commit you to maybe second in command.
That might be best at the moment.
Because that way you'll always have information at the med bay or anything else. You can update things, and if for any reason whoever's
True,
in
but you
command of
might
the
want to have
mission.
a second command out in the field as well.
True.
Yeah. That's
In case
just for
your commander.
that's for
Yeah,
well anyway, that's for big like group things again. Because,
Yeah.
you know, it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Multi-squad mission.
Yeah. But yeah, something to keep in everyone to keep in mind. It's nice to see everyone though.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as I said, my vote's for the give everyone a chance to try and lead, and then we can, if we want, we can pick a definitive leader.
I guess then that
after
should be the
everyone
first question.
try.
Who wants to try to lead?
Oh, I do.
No offense,
I'll do it if I need to.
but you just came out of a pretty deep sleep.
I understand what you're saying.
Let's not hear
I
rebuttals
also
just yet.
want to lead right now.
Let's just hear who wants it. Because then we can
I would
discuss
say
why.
please.
What about you, Mason?
I don't mind it.
Arbor?
I know how.
I think I'd like to give it a shot.
If that's the case,
We'll
we'll
call it
go
a round
with,
robin.
let's go with Gavin's idea.
Give everyone a shot, and then at the end we can all decide at the end at who we think did best, or who we felt comfortable under.
Okay. How are we gonna do this then? Rock, paper, scissors it at the start, or just choose the start of missions?
I kind of want to say choose the start of the missions just in case maybe someone knows more information about the area depending on where we go.
Fair.
I also like that idea, as in you can
We
decide
don't have
who
to have
is
anything
better
concrete
suited.
in place until we're ready.
Hmm.
As long as you have someone out in the field, I'll be along. And when we do have someone in the field, when they give an order, it's got to be absolute. We got to follow it, and they'll take responsibility.
I
I
agree.
will definitely say if missions end up in someone's home territory, probably let them take command, or at least be second in command.
I do agree. We
That's
need
not
a second
happening.
command no matter what, in case something were to happen with the first.
Definitely.
Say for second in command, let whoever ends up being in command choose.
That
Yeah.
works.
That way we don't have to keep trying to decide two people.
Not a bad idea.
Another thing, I don't know. Well, as much as this is nostalgic and all, this probably isn't the place for us anymore. I suggested to Willow, rather, that instead of doing this every morning meeting here, we meet somewhere at, like, the training yards, the arena. I think the time for plants and gathering is kind of over at this point. You can
I
still
agree.
garden as much as you want, but that's kind of not the priority at the moment. If anything,
Goodness knows I've got enough herb plums to go. Well,
I've got
plus,
enough, and I've got enough full Spain to worry the werewolves. Which, by the way, they kind of got out of hand yesterday. Lila was fine. She's fine now. She didn't turn.
That's good.
really seemed to calm down this morning. It's the muttering slowed down.
So, do we want to meet at maybe the tracks?
We should probably
Morning,
still meet in the
or-
mornings by the dorms, but just eventually go there.
If you guys want,
Gotcha.
you can always join me for my morning routine.
I need to get back into my morning routine.
Sure. We can do that.
Works for me.
That
I
means
know I
that
used to do physical activity in the mornings, then I went to the library to read.
usually
We came here.
I go. I'm usually at the medical tent or medical dorm infirmary with Silver. Check the dorms. Check the weapons yard for a bit. Or no, go gather a bit. Go back to the dorms. No one's there. Go to the garden. No one's there. Back to the dorms. I have a routine. If not there, animals. Someone's got to feed them.
I just do a checkpoint race through the
Pretty
portal
much.
system
Mm.
for stamina and for speed test.
Yeah, mine's run
Have to
here,
focus on making sure I get stronger somehow.
then I'd run to. I wouldn't use any of the portal systems in the morning.
Mm.
I'd run here, then run to the tracks, do a lap, do some warm-up exercises, push-ups, sit-ups, the usual, all with everything on.
Same.
And then usually like just a jog run to kind of cool down a bit, and then go to the library and read usually till the bell rang.
It seems like a pretty good idea to me.
Because to be honest, I haven't read the books to keep up to date with a lot of things, and I feel I am a little behind in case we suddenly had a midterm exam or something.
Mm.
If we had an exam right now, I'm pretty sure the majority of us would be caught off guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the notes I've been giving you guys have been out of date. Sorry about that.
No, you're
It's
fine.
no fault of yours.
Mm.
It's just
Yeah,
all
we
been
should be
through
taking
stuff.
care of things on our own as well. We've got to be responsible for ourselves.
Okay,
Well,
so then,
why don't we run down to the track like Gavin suggested?
okay,
Okay.
Ladies first.
Why don't you try and keep up?
Oh, I hate that.
It's not exactly the best idea, but
Not against you, it isn't.
Well, I
guess
guess
it's what I
so.
get for spending I don't know how many years just running around in circles.
I may not be the fastest, but at least I know I can run nonstop.
I'm definitely not the fastest. But I'm by far not the slowest.
I swear she just runs on momentum.
She runs on something.
Photosynthesis.
I get that. That's what it was.
Moderator.
She is literally running with the speed of light.
Mm.
Oh!
Carver's awake.
Forgot about his routine.
Morning.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Alright.
Oh. Didn't even see you walk us.
Okay.
Something last
Same
night?
usual.
Yeah. Depends on
2
how you
laps,
guys
then
want
1
to start.
cooldown.
Wait, what do you mean by cooldown? Just rest?
You walk the last lap.
Wait, how many are we running?
Or at least a light jog. So 1 lap,
2?
and then
Okay.
a full run is 1 lap, or do you want to do 2 full run laps? And then
Do
1 cool.
whatever we want. If I guess today, I don't know if you guys are used to it, but 1 full run, 1 jog, 1 walk.
Whatever, let's go and beat Windy City over there. Ready?
Ready?
Set.
And
Go.
go.
She's so fast.
Don't worry about how fast she is. Worry about how fast you need to be to make sure she doesn't get hindered by us being slow.
I think I got that covered.
Also, I believe she'll always be one of the fastest, so. In short means she can get around while we hold down. Are you okay?
How's
You
it in my
seem
throat?
winded.
That's fine.
Alright, Miss Medical Leader, please make sure you don't push yourself too hard and do what we keep doing. If you're feeling sick, you should probably take it easy too.
And that would be. I can get this lap.
This is the jog lap, so. No need to run at full speed.
Don't die. I was trying to.
I'm gonna make a
Go ahead and walk
suggestion.
out.
I'm gonna make a suggestion. Arbor,
Yeah.
you have to run 3 laps when you run the 2.
I'm
Try
fine
to
with
beat
that.
us.
Seems fair to me.
Yeah. Because if you're just staying with our
That's my
pace,
challenge.
yeah. You're just staying with our pace, you're not gonna improve. I'm gonna set this one out, I think.
You sure
Please
you're
do.
okay?
Yeah, I guess I didn't brew the potion as well as I thought I did.
What potion did you brew?
Cold resist.
Hey, Ryder.
Okay, how long were you out?
What on
Hey,
earth
Ryder.
are you people doing here?
What does it look like?
We're
Training?
yeah. We're
What are you on earth are you doing here?
Well, I had a little issue that I want to fix, so that way I happen to come across Steel again. I'll chop off that annoying pink hair of his.
Sorry,
I
you have a
don't
bias
see
against
if
pink hair?
you
what?
get yourself
Ryder.
killed, so you probably shouldn't do that.
Please. I don't fear death.
You should fear
I
steel.
mean, I guess that makes a little bit of sense, but I wouldn't want to see you get hurt.
Anywho,
Ryder.
besides
Honestly,
what? Not
You're
your
talking like you
honestly-
were last night.
honestly, I believe Steel would probably welcome the challenge.
Captain Silver.
Hello, Captain.
Hello, Masaba. Students. Hannah.
Good morning.
Yes, Professor.
You know what?
At any rate,
Maybe talk to Captain Silver about not feeling that well.
I just had a little thing.
Yes, Captain.
I understand your recent distractions. However, the medic squad is understaffed.
Right. Actually,
Want your recommendations for how to address this by 0900 tomorrow morning.
wait, they're understaffed now?
hmm I have assigned. Are you aware of Mr. Rook's condition? Let's start there.
No, Professor. Or Captain.
Both are true. Mr. Rook has suffered memory loss after an incident, it seems, when he was trying to suppress Zachary.
That makes sense.
His glyphs are disrupted, or runes, excuse me. The runic language that he uses for memory and executive function is disrupted. I have assigned as a potential medical recruit Miss Augusta to take care of him. I also have Miss Vivina, as she is an Ignis member, along with to see him through squad activity. As of now, I have removed him from any physical activities and locked, I guess, his administrator over, I should say. But we should discuss the 2 young ladies who have requested to join. Actually, I think there's 3 at this point.
Trixie, Lila, and Augusta?
Yes.
Mm.
So I would like to report on my desk tomorrow morning, 0900.
About whether they should be joined or not, or join or not?
Yes? Yes, it is your decision. It is your medic squad. But it is time to address this now.
I'll give the report, but I agree. I think that they'll all make fine people. Augusta has an issue, but
Have
if
it
she can learn
report.
control, right?
Report. That way I can keep it in the records. That's why I'm asking you to do this. And also, having all this documentation will help you in your future. Yeah.
Paperwork,
See, my friends.
great.
Yes. Paperwork is evidence. Evidence of a good
Professor Willow.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations also on Jay returning to you. Take care of him. He seems to have suffered from his concussion. You are dismissed, Miss
Thank you, Captain.
Leader of Medic Squad. Okay, who next? Professor Carver.
Hello, Professor.
You're staying out of this if you're not feeling well. That's for the rest of you. I'd like to tell you, I'm sorry. My actions and what I did were inexcusable. I was driven Quick lesson. What's the opposite of light?
Darkness.
Dark?
Darkness.
What's the opposite of darkness?
Light.
Light.
Opposite of fire?
Water.
Smoke.
Water.
Smoke comes after the light. A good try. Everything has an opposite, a counterbalance, something to keep it in check. Light gives way to darkness, darkness gives way to light. Water puts out flames. Flames can quench water. What are the color of my eyes?
Reddish.
Exactly. Beings like myself, we live through what we call the dream. That's what we consider life. What's the opposite of a dream?
A nightmare.
Nightmare.
I was gonna say like
A nightmare is also a dream. Wouldn't reality be it?
Yes and no.
Well, I guess.
I mean,
It's your interpretation of what a nightmare is.
If if you're thinking about the dream as life and the opposite thing, a dream is the good life and nightmare bad. That's if you're all thinking about just staying in a dream.
I was tainted by the nightmare. My actions were driven by selfish desire. A want, a thirst to impose injustice on someone else for their misdeeds.
What did you do?
You're talking
This is
about
about
the other
Carver.
dry. I was saying you're talking about the other dryad, aren't you?
This is wholly a Carver issue.
I didn't
Oh.
tell them.
What did you
It's
do,
fine.
Carver?
What happened?
I almost killed him. Had I maintained my circle long enough, I would have drained his very essence.
What drove you to that?
The death of Kari. The
Needling.
incompetence that that man exudes is astronomically ridiculous. But this is why I'm apologizing. I failed you as a teacher. I'm here to teach you to uphold life, not take it. And for that, I'm deeply sorry. If you don't trust me, I'll understand. I'll do whatever it takes to earn that trust back. But in the meantime, I feel as though all of you want to take a responsibility on yourselves to be able to better yourselves by fine-tuning yourselves with fitness and other things like that. Sometimes
sir.
it's okay to take a break. Sometimes it's not. I will leave this up to you. What you guys want to do. You can run laps like Storm over there. You could do squats, push-ups, sit-ups,
I
trust
did
exercises.
50 laps.
Entirely up to you.
Professor,
For the most part.
I just did 50
Hi, Beaker.
laps
sorry.
around the
Go ahead.
track. Sorry.
I'll wait until you're done.
Oh, please, by all means.
Now then, I need to sit up. Excuse
What
me.
you did,
Did he do?
if you could do it without getting in trouble again, would you do it again?
No.
Good. It's good to hear. Unless I raise my hand again.
As much as I despise the man, and how spineless and irritating and naive he is, it's not right. It's not my right. And I don't think Kari would have liked it if I did. Unfortunately, these red eyes are going to stick with me for the rest of my life. I will be viewed as tainted amongst some of my people. Others, not so much. For the most part. Anyway, Baker, if you're not feeling well, sit out. Or do something that you know it was well within your right and well fit. The rest of you, if you can, 5 laps. Afterwards, squats. Alright?
Do that.
Yes, sir.
Hannah, perhaps you'd like a little short lesson of a certain tea that will help you fellows in the future. One I've been told to make as of late actions that have occurred.
Yes, Professor.
Would you like to come with me to the alchemy lab?
Yes, Professor.
No, let's not waste time.
I'm gonna get started on those laps because those are gonna take a bit.
Are you ill?
I don't think I brewed a cold resist potion well last night.
You did not happen to get scratched or bitten by Zachary, did you?
No, they didn't touch
Good.
me. Neither of them did.
Well, now that I've mentioned that, perhaps you know what we are making.
Ah, I see.
Yes, Wolfsbane tea. Designed specifically for protecting the body against bites and scratches from the lichen that would potentially turn someone. It is before and after the bites and whatnot. It is really simple to make. Now, what you need is wolfsbane, water, and starleaf. That is all you need. It's surprisingly simple, and the reason why is because you know starleaf brings out the good in things. Wolfsbane's made for bad things. In retrospect, to hurt lichens. Well, the reason why they hate so much is because how much harm someone is against their very nature. Well, they can be used for benefits to those who do not wish to be harmed by them, potentially. Preparing wolfsbane is as easy as this. You grind it up, boil it in water, stir the solution in a vial, and you place it in the cauldron. It goes before starleaf, as a matter of fact. And the reason why is because wolfsbane is a negative made plant. It is one of the very few herbs that exist that is a hybrid, meant to do good and bad. But Zarya cannot awaken it if it is applied beforehand, which is a strange concept, but that's how it is. Now, Starleaf preparation is just the same as you know. All that needs to be remembered is that it is applied after wolfsbane, otherwise the wolfsbane will not work.
Should I prepare or
Simple.
should we just go?
Would you like to come here after that to prepare some with me?
Yes, sir. I think it's probably needed.
Indeed. Let's go. Is there any others that you wish to bring with you?
We could ask the rest of the alchemy people.
Very well. I'll see what the others they want. May even ask one of the lichens.
Wouldn't that be rather disrespectful?
Maybe they wish to know how to help somebody should they hurt one of their friends and need to help them. They must need know how to do it.
Why do you have a flower in your hair?
I'm the one asking the question to your buddy.
It's very distracting.
Your bad attitude's distracting.
Are there any specific classes for today?
No. Based on yesterday and the events that unfolded, the students should be a bit more now.
Take it out.
We're going to be having mostly
Don't do that. I don't know what it's
activities
connected
today.
to.
Vargas will be tending to a couple students, I believe, for
Aren't you even
apprenticeships,
worried
and
that you could kill me?
you're free to have your class.
Very well.
It's connected to you.
Start.
Zachary,
Yes, Professor.
I don't know, man.
how much do you remember of last night?
Opportunity for you.
You should get that
Me and
looked
Lana
at.
will be in the alchemy labs
I
before
am
you
getting it
research
looked
Gotta
at.
think, I
wolfsbane
think.
tea if you wish to know how to make it.
Hmm.
Perhaps you would come after the
That's
last
weird.
class to work with us while
That would
others
be
do
all the
Vargas'
teachers.
Noted.
The highest
Close your mouth.
We should probably talk later.
Ugh.
Your sister did good work, though. You'd be proud of her.
Becca's involved in apothecary as well. Who else? Zachary and Lila, I know well.
Yes. Zachary's
I
behind
do
it.
not. I do not know if they will react well to the wolfsbane.
Well, it
That would be
depends on
personal
what level.
application.
Fair.
They should be able to give a little bit
Oh,
more
come on,
command than
Zachary.
that.
But it'd be wise to give them your notes if you make
Turn
it.
that frown upside down.
I can do so.
They tampered with the school.
Who else? Am I missing somebody else?
I also
My
Becca,
offer is still
I
out
believe
there.
that's all.
Unless you're still being a puss about getting in trouble.
yes, I'll be calling the students in question into the war room after this, and everyone else will be dismissed for their own activities.
If I die, I die.
Usually.
Hopefully they're all here. Morning, Vanguard.
Memory loss is hardly
Yes.
Good
There's my
morning.
squad.
Something that we'll have to address if they're here tomorrow. Before they
I saw Lila. She was awake. There's Shizu.
Oh, I know they're awake. I'm just curious where they are. Oh, they're there.
There's one.
Did you want to handle the briefing yourself, or
Akasha,
should I
were
be
you
there
my
as well?
apothecary
Morning.
or no? I can't remember.
Yes, I did sign up for that.
Alright, then I'll be there as well.
Do you do boxes crosser well or no?
Yes, I also attend that.
It is up to you. I will be making Wolfsbane tea with others after the announcements in the alchemy lab. It's up to you if you wish to go. You as well, Zachary.
Understood.
If you do
I
not
did
want to,
run
it
into
is
her earlier.
understandable considering the ingredients you.
think I'll skip.
Where the hell is Layla?
Alright, well, we can't wait much longer, so we're going to start.
Right.
Good morning, everyone. I'm sure a lot of you are worn out after yesterday's training. We will be calling a couple students into the war room here shortly. We have a briefing that we're going to be sending out some of you tomorrow to handle a situation for us. The rest of you are free to study and train. I know some of you have some things set up with different teachers. There's also Vaughn's little class, as well as Bargus is going to be discussing with some students their upgrades and things like that. It also has come to my attention that last night some students were attacked. Once I dismiss everyone, if anyone was scratched or cut last night, more so of the human variety, can you please stay behind as Vaughn has prepared some Wolfsbane tea for you to avoid infections or turning, just to be on the safe side. If anyone has any more information on what happened last night, I'd also like to hear it. But if there's nothing else, then you need a speaker. What about you, Carver?
I'll see who I need to, but I have no announcements to make.
All right. Then, without further ado, you are all dismissed. The people I will need to speak with for the war room, however, will be Lila Fang, Zachary Fang, Hannah Hart, Augusta Sanders, and Jixie. You are to go to the war room for briefing. Everyone else is dismissed.
It appears Silver had something to say.
Oh, you did?
Yes. Students, all of you may not be aware that one of our members, Mr. Rook, has experienced memory loss related to the incident that occurred last night. I would ask you to be understanding as we deal with this condition. We have reached out to his caretaker and will hopefully arrive soon, I believe, as soon as possible. His memories are recoverable, but we would like to be as gentle as possible with him. Please be understanding in case he has any questions. Thank you. You are all dismissed.
Yes, everyone's dismissed except for those names I mentioned. Please meet us in the war room.
See you guys.
Headmaster.
Yes.
Good luck.
Come on.
I guess back to trade.
Artemis. His best side of the back on the silver fang pack. In that cabinet over there. Not that one, the other one.
The one on this side?
Yeah.
gonna lie, I'm surprised to hear my name. Well,
Sorry about this. So it seems you've already grabbed a piece of paper. Please read over that while we find Lila. I also have something to attend to.
understandable.
I'll be back momentarily.
When are
Yes?
the checkups happening for the incident?
The checkups?
Yeah,
Well,
for the...
I had
She got
asked
scratched.
anyone that was
situation.
injured or cut could approach me afterwards, and no one did.
Sorry, you said war room and I got confused which one was first.
Understood.
That probably should take
everyone else
precedent.
approaching me right now. Yes, were you injured?
I got scratched up. I didn't take anything for it.
Well, I do know, based on your kind, you should be in clear, but it might be safe to try the tea anyway. We obviously don't know the intentions when you were scratched, so.
You can be.
Well, we have several students that are technically two things, but it depends
You
on
can
what
be
those
an
two
elf
things are.
that turned. An elf can turn into a werewolf. I think, if I remember correctly.
Yes, and then so there's also we have a half elf, and we have others as well. Oh, it looks like that's the last of it. All right, here I will get both of you another piece of paper. Unless you're sharing, I can let you read over it while I go tend to the last student that was outside. Just look for Vaughn afterwards for the tea. Is there anyone else in here that needs any?
Thank you.
All right.
I think we're
just
good.
making sure.
You want your own copy or do you want to share?
Yeah, we can share.
Sorry, I'm late. Okay.
You're fine.
I read through this once. To be honest, I never knew my family's name. I only know the Fang part. Didn't know if we had a...
It might not be the same one.
I feel like it's too coincidental.
Who knows?
What are the odds?
The world's a big place.
It's quite a case number. You kind of wonder how many cases they have. Artemis.
Limited. Okay.
Chris, go ahead and follow Sadie.
Miss Lila. Yes, ma'am. Would you let me know your thoughts upon this mission? I don't have too many. It's pretty straightforward. No curiosity about
Thank you for the
what you
follow.
encounter. I would be a liability regardless. That's a concern. Why? My brother knows more than I do. So? Because I'm a half-breed, I could cause problems. That seems to be an assumption, Miss Lila.
All right, sorry about that, everyone. Has everyone finished reading?
Yes.
It's unfortunate that Jixie currently isn't here, but hopefully she arrives tomorrow so that we can at least give her a short briefing before you guys head out. It is to my understanding that this will be a mission undergone tomorrow. So try not to train too hard tonight to the point where you're unable to do this tomorrow. Let's see here. My understanding, Luna, or Captain Silver, you are going to be taking, I guess, codenamed Team Artemis, which are the 5 of the
Artemis.
students called out, and they will be investigating the Silver Fang issue. The Silver Fang pack has reached out to us. It seems that they were attacked. It says at approximately 5 a.m., however, I do not know if that was yesterday or the day before. But considering Zachary and everything yesterday regarding the full moon, it might have been this morning. Perhaps aftermath of what has happened. Now, some of you, well, at least one of you, was with the Crystal Thorn mission. So, Lyle, you do remember being with Silver before. Hopefully that you can help take lead on this one, as it sounds like a lot of the similar things will be happening. You'll be questioning, along with the investigator, you'll be taking the role of an investigator there, all of you. And you will be investigating the situation that occurred and seeing what happened. And you will report back to me any of your findings. There is a member of the Silverfang there named Kern that you will be approaching and working with as well. And please do your best to maintain a good relationship this time, as last time we had a mission. We apparently suspected every single person we had to talk to.
They were quite suspicious, admittedly.
It does, and yes, it didn't help that the one wore a mask. I do understand.
We will
Is
do
there any
better
questions
this time.
that I might be able to answer? Sorry, what was that, Silver?
We will do better this time.
Yes, hopefully. As I would like to start impressing the cross-allied forces again, but I believe we should start to be able to do that. Yes?
I was just curious. It's a curious question, but why us?
Silver, could you take over for then? When I'm not the one that put together Team Artemis.
Oh.
I can understood at least from the Lycan's perspective, but
you are all excellent resources in terms of investigation. Each of you has a different skill set that'll be quite useful. We, of course, have the head lead, the head member of Medic Squad along with us in case of emergency. Along with it, we have 2 Lycans, I should say, 2 familiar with lycanthropy, including one who has an outside perspective, who may be able to realize things that a natural born will not. And of course, yourself. You have proven yourself quite capable of handling situations of stress, for being intelligent and curious and investigative and calm under pressure. And also, it's an opportunity to make sure Jixie does not use her magic on a mission so that she understands she can use her brain sometimes instead. So, consider it an opportunity for all of us to improve.
Well, then, thank you for the opportunity.
Of course.
Now, as we do have 2 Lycan going, obviously your experience and knowledge of being Lycan will come in handy, as she said. But do keep in mind that the attack did occur using some anti-Lycan weaponry, which still might have some residue in the area. So do be careful when you are there. Is there any more questions or concern that we need to address?
Your particular sensitivities, scent-wise and hearing-wise, will be of great asset to us, as you will be a fresh set of ears and noses, so to speak. On sight, you may discover something that was overlooked by our friends. So we will rely upon your natural senses, in addition to, of course, all the other capabilities we are bringing together as a squad.
We're going to be dealing with Lycans. My kind. I'm afraid to say Lila's half, right? My kind don't take kindly to half-breeds.
I will leave that up to your discretion. You will know better than I once we encounter them. So choose wisely.
And if they try
Yes,
to kill
Hannah?
Lila? Do we
Then we fight back.
fight them back?
There's
Yes.
no need to senselessly put yourselves in danger.
I had a question actually. I know this isn't a normal mission, but would it be okay for one of us for us to choose a kind of pseudo leader for the mission? As it seems, well, the last few missions I've been on anyway, the lack of chain of command has kind of been a hindrance.
Of course, and that's part of what this war room is about, is discussing a strategy moving forward. As I did mention at the beginning, out of all the students present, Crystal Thorn, aka Lila, being the only one here from Crystal Thorn, they've already attended a mission similar, so she could be considered, but I will leave that up to the 5 of you, which Jixie's here. But you can decide without Jixie's presence, as perhaps her attendance is already showing that she should not be of that choice. And as for you, Zachary, can you repeat your question earlier?
My question.
Regarding attacking?
If, by chance, the Lycans do try to kill Lila for what she is, what is our next moves?
You have every right to defend yourselves. No hesitation. We will not lose
but
another
at the same
student.
time, I would be surprised if the Silverfang would not only have a distress call, but allow us to answer it, and then go ahead and attack. You gotta remember, you'll have 2 humans with you as well, as a frost giant. Well, 3 Silver included. Yeah, so you have my permission to shove Wolfsbane up their ass, yes. If that answers your question.
Lovely.
You are all part of the school. Every one of you has the right to be there. They have asked for our help, and they will accept what we will bring them. It was their choice to reach out. It is our choice who we send. We have sent the best of you. We will demonstrate this on the mission.
Right.
Plus, you could take this as an opportunity to learn about different packs out there. Perhaps not all of them are the same. And yes, Augustin, what was your question?
I guess. Team, do we want to stick around a little bit longer today? Then more tomorrow? Before the mission? I have some ideas and questions.
It would always be good to refresh again tomorrow if Jixie's awake as well. But you should stay here and decide. I'm going to take my leave as I have some things to deal with. I could also bring you some of that Wolfsbane tea if you need.
I'll drink it before bed. I like tea before bed.
Well, the
longer you wait, the more effective
the
it'll.
longer you wait, the less effective.
You should probably just drink it now.
I'll excuse myself and I'll be back.
That's why I said I could bring it here so you can continue your conversation.
Well, I shouldn't be eating
shit, she's turning already. No, wait, are you okay? All right, I guess she's gonna go drink that tea. Is that how turning into a lichen looks? Your ass starts flying in the sky.
Anyway. When you and your group have made your decision, you and Augusta report it to me.
Of course.
That along with your report tomorrow morning.
Of course.
All right.
All right, I'll leave you 3 to it, and I'll go see if I can.
Exactly.
Augusta, how are you feeling now?
A little bit better. I'm ready for the drink.
All right, I'll go look for it. You guys can continue your conversation. I'll be right back.
All right. No, Augusta. I'm gonna make a frank suggestion. Don't reference me by heart. Not on this mission.
Your last name.
Yeah. I don't want to cause problems where there needs not to be. Especially not when we're gonna have a pack of wolves. No offense, but old memories and stuff.
All right.
Gusta?
I'm willing
Yes.
to take leader role if need be.
You know, I was actually going to recommend that. But I'm biased.
Think it would only be smart.
What do you think, Lola? Do you want to be head of this? You're the one that did this originally. You did one of these before. You're a good pick, too. You were able to regain your composure when he didn't. But if you don't think you're fine. I guess I told them already. Don't reference my last name. Not while we're around the pack.
Shall we do only first names or code names this time?
Actually, it's kind of
Code names.
fair.
I do not want to have to remember nicknames.
I mean, we can use the same names we did before. Elder, Younger,
Fair, we did,
Ice Queen,
yeah.
Glasses.
You know, things that it's easy for you to remember anyway.
Okay, we're gonna have to change my nickname then. We can't go with Elder. I'll be a laughing stock.
All right, old man.
Old man. I don't think.
You know why I call you that?
All right, I'll put the T over here. And Vaughn is currently teaching the other students how to make it. So once you guys are done, feel free to attend his class if you're a part of that.
Understood.
Yes, Professor.
Hmm.
Drink your tea, Augusta. I don't need you turning into a werewolf during the mission.
It's right here. Just don't spit on him. Just don't spit on Zachary. And he should be fine.
Frost giant wolf would be pretty fucking cool. I'm not going to lie, but
Losing your
on the hatch.
opportunity, Augusta.
That'd be the biggest furry thing I've ever seen. Would it be blue?
Don't make me spit. Don't make me spit.
Yes. I'll leave you alone then.
You're right there, Lila.
Oh, delicious. It tastes like ass. Anyway.
Lila.
Oh.
Lila.
Sorry. Oh.
Other than that, anything else?
You sound like a puffer fish.
Shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you.
Anything else?
I do have a few things.
Yeah.
I think we need to bring. Well, you probably already are ahead of this, but a cure for. Well, not only bringing Wolfsbane, but do we have a containment system for it? So it's not affecting them during the mission, but in case we.
I mean, I've been keeping them in vials, so yeah. I mean, I have some in my bag right now. Sorry, but
What is the cure for?
it's helpful for.
That gets in their blood system. What's the cure for
The
them?
tea.
Something
Oh.
that's fast and efficient.
Uh.
Wolfbane's gets in their blood or whatever. Do we have something for that?
We can ask Professor Vaughn. There must be some cleanser, or other than that, a health potion. Usually you'd use silver to clear out of blood. Unfortunately, that wouldn't work for them.
Okay. I just want to be on the safe side. Something that's easily accessible and we can give it to them. That's my concern. I guess another question of mine would be, is there any etiquette or things that we need to know about these?
Don't badmouth the pack leader, I guess.
Definitely don't do that. Don't badmouth any of them. That's the worst thing you can do. And if they're curious of you, just let them be curious. The worst thing we can do is hurt their pride. If you hurt one of them, you hurt the whole pack. So, just don't piss them off.
thing we don't have certain people on this team.
Packs are very prideful, and being a wolf even more so. They're stubborn as well.
Makes a lot of sense.
Stubborn in all the ways. Okay.
And even if they did ask for our help, they would quickly refuse it knowing about your history, Hannah.
Sorry, they're not going to find out.
Not much we can do about Lila. We can only hope for the best. As for you, Augusta,
I have no quarrels with that kind, so I'm just more so asking, should I bow or is it let them sniff or, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, would you let Zachary sniff you?
He does it without even me asking him or telling him.
I don't
He
sniff
goes
you
in my
directly,
room and
okay? Come on.
You sniff my hairbrush. That's like indirect.
Yeah, when I need to find you. Okay, alright, wolves are not very good at personal space and,
all right, you
social
know what?
talking is not
Neither
our
am I
strong
then.
point. Thanks. I'm gonna hate you.
Other than that, anything else?
Anyway, I just want to be ready, med pack wise. Preferably, we all each have one on ourselves.
We can grab some from the Ardentvale dorms. We can grab a few extras before we leave.
Okay.
Even though they've asked us for our help, just be prepared.
What gains their favors, though? Is there any customs or
well, that's
culture?
what I'm about to get to.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
I'd be surprised if they didn't. Usually, if you meet wolves, especially wolf packs, they usually make you go for a challenge of some kind. The hunt is something that every wolf cherishes. So I wouldn't be surprised if they told us to go hunt something and bring it back for them in a sign of honoring them before we got down to business, even though they did ask us for help.
Okay, so is it bigger the kill, the better?
Always.
Okay, that's easy enough. That's similar to some others.
If I may make a suggestion, I don't think we should be hunting in their territory. That just spells bad news.
And that's why they say unless they ask us to.
Fair.
We could kill outside their lands.
I'd recommend not talking privately and bad-mouthing them behind their back. Remember the ears. These creatures can hear from miles away.
What if we boost their pride then?
Boosting the leader's pride is always going to get you on a good side.
Just like fucking royals. Alright.
Not exactly. You can be a bit more, let's say less formal. My kind. So.
Yeah, you... Well, sorry, not you, but...
Oh yeah, he's a lot less formal.
Alright. I can't think of any more, but if I do, I'll wait till, before we head out. I think we should approach Vaughn, though. Unless anybody says anything.
I'm good.
If you think you can get information out of one of them and they're not giving it up, challenging them would be a good idea. Wolf's never gonna let down a challenge. Something as silly as an arm wrestle would get you far. Strength is key.
Understood. Alright. Let's,
If the worst comes to pass, don't stand in the way of my bullets or my whip.
Gotcha. Hannah, if you are bringing any wolfsbane or silver, I'd recommend hiding the scents. They might take it.
I can't exactly hide it from my weapon. It's kind of just there, laced in it.
Silver is not something we can necessarily smell.
As for the wolfsbane, I mean, I keep it pretty locked up. I don't want it to irritate you guys, so I keep it pretty locked in the vial top. I only ever brought it out when I had to wake her up. That way back when, from like her coma. All right,
Do we want a second head of command, just in case?
I think this should
Augusta.
be.
Actually, no. Lila.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say I think the brother sister duo might be a good idea for this particular thing. To be honest with you, I'm sorry, but I don't know your guys' culture,
Gotcha.
but the rest of us can help give advice if you ask for it. So, if we have the knowledge for it, but I
Bearing
agree with
weapons on you, by the way, are you don't have to worry about that. Most wolves don't take offense by seeing weaponry and things like that. You gotta protect yourself, right? We have our weapons everywhere we go.
We want to show them that we're competent, yeah. So probably weapons out might be a good idea. Well, yeah, I understand.
I get what you mean.
Probably no threatening body language as well, correct? Or something like that. Oh, here's one. Is it actually true that we're not supposed to look at you in the eyes? Well,
If you're challenging one, it is, I guess, traditional to stare at your opponent, to strike fear into their eyes, and the first one to look away is the weakest. It's not the case for everyone. It's, you know.
Okay. Yeah, of course. I'm going to put this in Jixie's room, and I'll write some notes down from what we discussed as best as I can. Otherwise, we'll have to inform her
Actually,
beforehand.
one last thing. I wouldn't recommend any gods, talking about any gods, like Gaia or anything like that. We can't say for sure what gods they respect, and I think it'd be disrespectful if we started talking about their religions or assume any religions they live under.
Fair enough.
That's fair enough, yeah. Understood.
Religion is
I'll
hard enough
keep
to
it
speak
sealed.
about with humans. I'm
Alright,
gonna
where's
be
Professor Vaughn at again?
the alchemy lab. I'm gonna bring some, just in case, some wolfsbane tea, probably somewhere in a vial, for Jixie if things go bad. And Augusta.
That's fine.
Yeah.
If we do come across combat, Dixie should be the last one fighting.
Yeah.
I agree with that, considering what she's dealing with right now. So, I will, we'll make sure. Right. Taking this to her room. I'll meet you at the alchemy lab.
What is happening at the alchemy lab exactly?
They're teaching how to make wolfsbane tea. Your sister. Zachary, your sister's...
I know.
Okay, I got a question though. You say you don't remember anything from last night?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, well, if your wolf remembers anything, your wolf was a dick.
Yeah, I can imagine.
He basically
You know,
wanted to
killing
kill your
people doesn't
sister.
really, When I first changed, I
Go ahead.
ate a human for the first time. So, trust me, the first time scarred me. It's no different every time it happens.
I don't know what it's like for you. I can't imagine. Well, I can imagine, but I doubt it'll do it justice. But do you know what it's like to have a little sister? And I'd hate myself if I hurt her. So watch yourself, or you may end up hurting her.
Too late for that. But thanks for that.
Not really. She's still alive. Could have done worse. You gotta get control into that. I don't know who you have to talk to. Maybe Ryder. He seems to have at least sentience over himself. I don't know. Just watch yourself. You're gonna do something you regret. And I need to use water. I need to get some actual water. Fuck. All this acting like I'm like dying is actually kind of killing me. Oh fuck. Okay. Oops. There we go. All right, boys and girls. Whew. No dying. Yes. Thank you, Nah. I appreciate it, sweetie. Okay. All right. Great. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see about Jixie. Who knows? All right.
I would drink this tea, and what it is not only does it watch the system of the silver, but it also fights against it should it come into contact.
Okay. How fast does it work? Do you know?
I say it's quite instantaneous. It is magical properties within it. The elixir as well.
How much did you catch that, Hannah?
He taught me how to make it before the class started.
Do you want to take both? The tea and the elixir?
Definitely.
No.
Lichens? Okay.
August is referring to a certain elixir and tea that helps lichens with fight or creatures of any rot that are harmed by silver.
Some like a purifying agent.
Something of the regard. It's not necessarily purifying, but it is something that combats it and removes it from the system.
Imagine even that would be painful.
I'm actually free to take my leave. That's right. I'm supposed to meet with the instructor, cover for some other lessons as well.
Very well. If you seek to return, you may.
Thank you for the list.
I will tell them what I told you. Alright, so.
Take that.
Okay, so let me instruct you how to make the wolfsbane tea real quick, and then I will instruct the both of you on the oil application and resin. That will be useful against lichen threats. So, wolfsbane is quite simple. You grind it up, boil it until you either see no more particles of the wolfsbane or it's clear enough. And you put it in the cauldron. This is crucial. Do not put it in after Starleaf. Starleaf will be next, which is not usual, but that is because wolfsbane is made for harmful reasons. That's what it exists for. It is not made for positive things, but it can be turned positive.
Okay.
You need only apply wolfsbane, same Starleaf solution as has always been, which is grind, boil, and then apply, and water. And you just stir it afterwards. It's that simple. Understood?
Okay. Yeah. Is it? Is it okay if it's a slushy?
You can apply the tea however you want. There's a certain point in texture to it that it will no longer matter what its essence is, as long as the wolf's bane in there.
Alright.
Alright, so did you there is a resin and an oil. There's silverwood resin, and I think it is called just called wolfsbane oil. Now, silverwood resin, like I said before, resins are very damaging to weapons. What this resin does is it is not only bright when it is applied to a weapon, but it is also very, very burning to lichens. Now, the reason why it is bright, the very glow of it harms lichens. When you apply a resin to a weapon, different types of weapons have different application uses. The spear, for example, you apply it on this side of the blade, not all the way on it, just to the center point. That's all you need. Mainly focus on the tip of the blade.
Okay.
Oils is the same for the spear as well. For the hammer, oils doesn't matter, but for resin, you must only put it on the very face, not the sides, just the face. Resins damage weapons. They can be repaired, and they can be smoothed out to get away the damage, but you smooth out the sides, it loses width. And to the point where it'll no longer be a hammer, it'll be an axe. Makes sense?
Yes.
Easy way to make an axe, I guess.
Now, this may be the weird one. Shields can be used all the same. It's recommended only on metal shields like this one. Wooden ones will corrode very easily and you'll burn a hole through it. For resins, anyway. You apply a resin to a shield like this. Say you apply the silverwood resin to this, it will be brighting shider than a star. And you simply point it at a lichen and it will burn them to sunder and they will probably run away. It hurts them. Now, only downside is you cannot use these resins in sunlight. It will cut off the glow. The sunlight's rays intercepts it and unfortunately lowers its range.
So it's kind of
Now,
like
for the oil,
moonlight.
moonlight is especially effective. Almost as if it was designed to hurt lichens. Imagine that. Silverwood. Anyhow, the oil, the application's just the same. You can put it on any shield, however, even it's wood, and you just bash them to fucking hell with it. Make sense?
Yes.
No.
I think we need to look at the calendar, by the way. You know, the what do you guys call it? The shape of the moon.
Yeah.
I think we
Right.
need to
Keep
be more
track of it.
prepared next time. Yeah.
Zachary has
Especially
said
for this.
Zachary has said that he has transformed before on a full moon, but he went to the caves to do it. So no one was in harm's way. However, I do not know if that's true or not.
Maybe, but if he forgot now, he might forget another time.
Indeed.
I'd rather be
I think
safe
he
than
was
sorry.
distracted. Yeah. He was at the graveyard and he was kind of alone, and I didn't think nothing of it, to be honest with you. Nightfall hit pretty fast because we were talking.
I know the story. How it all went down. But you're going to need to know this information. That's why I'm teaching you all this now. There's others I had planned before it, but recent events have changed that. Now, for this sword, apply resins only to the blade. Oils, doesn't matter where. Swords like this are more ideal for resins because there is the blade only, and it's not double-edged. And that is all. Any other weapons, I'm sure you can figure out how they're applied. It's not very hard, difficult. Anyhow, we do not have all the readily available ingredients for silverwood resin or the wolfsbane oil, but I will acquire them because I imagine you'll need them. You're going on a certain expedition, are you not?
Yes, Professor.
So you will need this, will you not?
If worse comes worse, Professor.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
Murphy's
the
Law.
concern is concealment.
Well, that's why I will provide you the oil. Oil, you need subtlety on your side if you are cautious. Silverwood resin, only if it is a dire situation. Now, so this is how it works. This is how the resin is used, because I will give it to you. Resins will come on a parchment paper, rolled up. When they're unrolled, that's when you apply them. Now, how this works is that you take a mana crystal, scratch the paper where the resin is, and then you apply it. You will know it is working the moment it sparks up and it starts glowing. Make sense? The oil is applied the same way, but with a cloth. You simply dip the cloth into the oil container, and then rub it on the blade. And I would have another cloth for washing your hands, boss.
Of course.
That is simply how it is done. Understood?
Yes, Professor.
Hannah, you use a firearm, don't you?
Yes, Professor.
Does your gun use a hammer mechanism?
Yes, Professor.
Good. I may be able to provide you with silverwood resin bullets, and you can put a mana crystal on the hammer of your gun. And when that happens, your bullets will be coated with silverwood, and when they are ignited, whatever hits, you burn them asunder. It is a good deterrent. You do not wish to kill them. Just shoot them in the foot or something. It will not kill them, but it will hurt them, and it will scare them away.
Sir, I'd keep this between us, but I have silver bullets. If I'm fighting a werewolf, I know how to deal with them.
Well, it's a silver bullets.
And
The better bet.
to be fair, if a wolf was coming at me, I'm not aiming for the foot.
But if it's intelligent?
I was raised that if something's coming to try to kill you, you shoot back and you survive no matter what.
Yes, but we are not raising murderers.
That's not murder, that's self-defense, sir.
Self-defense depends whether or not the threat level is high enough. Something comes at you, if you're a reasonable distance, you don't need to shoot to kill. That is why some people who are of peaceful nature aim for the legs. It cannot come at you if it cannot walk. It is no longer harmful.
You severely underestimate the power of adrenaline, sir.
I do not. I'm just saying, if you are in the right mind, try to avoid killing something intelligent. Yes. And this is coming from me.
Then, if she was raised like that, then the rest of us will just do it the other way, or at least try to. So she doesn't have to deal with that. I'll respect the customs, much like, kill an orc on sight.
Customs are one thing, but we are not murderers, and we are not trying to kill everything we see.
I understand.
You wear that
That's
uniform,
also
you make
perspective.
that sort of decision. Perspective matters not when you're under orders.
We're young still. only
You're
our
not
first
that
year. So.
young.
No, I mean young as in we're still learning. We're
I
still
know.
soaking up information and learning new customs and new rules and.
We are open-minded here, but there
I
is a
understand.
line we cannot cross. Always. Always.
Some of us won't learn until we.
Very well,
figure it out
Professor.
sometime.
I apologize.
So yeah.
Just, if you cannot help it, I will leave the judgment to you. It is only a suggestion. Not an order, a suggestion.
Understood,
It'll
Professor.
make us look better as well. Because what we do there, what you all do there, people will hear about it. They'll know what went down. Find out. And we will have to report on it. Our side. The outcomes are what's important. That's why what happened in Asperia may not have been expected, but image is everything. What led up to that point was unexpected. That is why we are training you all to be good at not everything, but good enough to where you can improvise all the same, no matter what happened.
Yes, Professor.
Understood.
I know a thing or two about improvisation, and you're a human. Humans are the most improvisational of most races.
We have to do what we can.
No. You have any questions regarding the resin or the oil?
No, sir.
Not at the moment.
Okay. You can continue brewing as you please. We have more than enough for those at campus, but for your travels, we'll need the tea. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Alright. I believe both the Lycans are going on this trip.
Yes. I don't know where their whereabouts are, but if you have any advice for them, they're both
Well, my thing is, now I am curious if there's a chance you could encounter the ilk who would hunt such creatures. It would be important that you have that elixir or tea available for them if they are harmed. That is a precaution. Tell you what, I will scrounge up what I have. I will make one bottle of tea for each one of you to have in your person for repelling the silver many times, and I think one or two of the wolfsbane tea. Everything else, well, I'll have a pack of helpful items. I will still put that. I will still give you the resin in case you want to use it, or the oil. And that goes for the rest of you as well.
Of course, Professor.
I suppose I should give it to the Lycan if he try to use weapons. I'll leave it to the both of you to tell them what it is, and if they do not intend to use it, they should not open it, because the moment it is opened, the scent will hit them, and all that unfortunate stuff. Alright, well that'll be it. Feel free to do as you please for the rest of the day. That'll be it for our class.
Thank you, Professor.
understood.
He would choose the fucking cemetery. So
I don't know.
I'm shooting for. I've
Sorry,
given up. Hey, Gyps.
Hi.
But yeah, I don't give a damn what I said to him. I'm shooting for the head.
I know. I mean, I'd do the same for. Well, I understand. So I don't blame you. But
Come on, I need to give
I'm actually kind of.
Kari her flowers today.
Hold on. I'm curious. No, you're fine. If your clan or whatever if you're famous, do you all have the same scent or something traits?
I guess
That
I
are gonna
wouldn't
be
know, but
noticeable.
I mean, a lot of us have black hair, but our eye colors are different.
If you need to disguise yourself.
I don't know. I have brown hair. My brother has blue hair, or not blue hair. My brother has. I have brown eyes. My brother has blue eyes. Look, I'm sorry. I'm just not feeling very well.
You need to go to bed.
No, I'll be fine. Maybe in a bit, but after this. Hmm. Hey, Kari. Going on a mission tomorrow. Should be interesting. Augusta?
I'm waiting below.
See you, Kari. No. We should head to bed soon. I think I shouldn't have stayed out too late last night. I don't think I brewed that potion well.
Do you want me to walk you back to your room?
I'll be fine. But
I'll walk you to the portal then.
yeah, I'm not
What?
taking chances.
I wouldn't blame you. If they've been this way for so long with their instincts, the same goes for you, and the same goes for everybody. So, like I said, I really don't blame you.
As for my
at all.
clan, my family, they all kind of look the same. I mean, it's just like any family. Genes carry over, but I mean, I guess we're not too similar. We don't like all have. Not anymore anyway. We don't like have our calling cards or anything on our shoulders or whatever. Hold on.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm just curious. Just traits give it away, and they
I'm
have more
just
senses they can use.
I'm just gonna stay very quiet. I wouldn't know if we spelled differently. Well, maybe a little bit, but that's nothing I can really stop, so. If I stopped that, I'd be fighting at a disadvantage if there was a fight. By the way, and I'll tell you this in confidence so you don't freak out. If I do get scratched, if I do get bit, just keep fighting, don't worry about me. I'll be okay. Okay?
I'm trusting you on this, okay?
Yeah.
Should probably let the one who freaks out the most on our team, though.
Jixie?
Yes.
We'll need to watch her. She should be in the back line.
I know. I just. With what she's dealing with, as well as things that she needs to work on, I have a worry. But yeah, I understand. I'll keep this in mind.
Okay. I'm gonna go feed the animals and then pass out.
Yeah, I'll walk you to the portal.
Thanks.
You make it incredibly difficult.
For the next
was vague, sir. Can you ask me a more pointed question?
Alright.
I feel bad for him.
Which one?
Fair. Mm.
If I don't catch Zachary or Lila tonight, I'll just write up what I can. And slide under the doors.
Okay.
Alright, have a good night.
You too. Yep, normal everyday human. Well, not. Hey, Shizuka. How you doing? That good. Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm okay.
Mm.
Great.
Good. Nice. Was anyone in the medical bay?
Do not know. Why?
I went
Nearest teacher.
nearest teacher. I don't
Teacher's in
know.
danger.
Vaughn was in the cemetery talking to Chips.
Go save Professor Steele.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Person on the right.
Poisoned another.
What happened? Professor Steele? What the hell happened to you?
Was it a necromancer?
I don't know. Alright, let me check. It's kind of hard to tell when you have a bunch of scars on you already. Shit. Crap, she didn't give me any information. Fuck. She didn't do it. Just stay with him. Let me know if he says anything. Fuck. Actually, that's a stupid idea. I'm the only medical he has right now. Alright.
What Davin doing?
I don't know. He's asleep.
Tail.
Check he doesn't have a tail.
Tail.
Checking his temperature, checking his pulse. Is he breathing? I don't know. Specca has more information. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Something about medication.
Medication?
So? Was I heard it wrong?
So I took medication, it was the wrong type. How do you...
What was the medication?
I don't know. Specca? Shit. Where's Specca? She's still back there?
She's by the portal.
Fuck.
Blue portal with talking to Carver.
Specca, we need more information. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm brain blind.
I sent Vaughn.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing either.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
I was giving Professor Steele his medication. He said when I was giving to him, the dosage was already pre-done. However, it seems he was mistaken and it was off.
That's what they did to me on the stairs.
Was it too little, too much?
Becca,
He gave me.
give me information.
I was giving Steele his medication.
Epicac?
He told me the dosage was pre-done. He said to inject it with him via fringe. As I was doing so, however, he said the dosage was off
Take it orally.
prior to what he told me of the dosage already being pre-done.
How was the
Everything was fine.
medication taken?
Syringe.
What'd you inject him?
I injected him 10, perhaps 5 minutes ago, sir.
Where?
Did not say when, I said where.
Where?
Did you use a hot syringe?
Yes, I used a syringe he provided me. 6 on the back, and then 1 in this eye.
Interesting. And the dosage was off.
He told me the dosage was pre-done. He said it was pre-done. However, after I finished giving him his dosage, he said it was off. We cannot simply wait around here. I must go find the headmaster, Silver. Do you have anything, perhaps?
Let's see. There's clearly an overdosage then. If the dose was off, if it was less, it wouldn't be like this. I don't believe.
Clearly.
So maybe if he's taking it,
Need a detox.
if he's taking it blood, would a blood transfusion work? Clean his blood with new blood? Maybe flush out that old stuff, the old medication?
Still, though, transfusion, it is quite extreme. He could get infected easily if we are not careful and we rush it.
We need to know what kind of blood type he is.
We need to know his full medical history. I need to go find
Go,
Silver,
go.
the headmaster.
I can try to find her. I can smell her.
Help, Lila.
Perfect. We both find them together swiftly.
Alright. It's breathing. Shit. Okay, Lily's breathing. Right.
Still, can you hear me? My dear friend. The dosage
He
was
can't breathe? Fuck. Okay.
It seems so.
Alright. No bleeding. Pulse slow. Alright.
Do a couple compressions. You must check if the airway is clogged.
9, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Checking the airway. Taking out any blockages. Open up the chin. Sets up. Good.
See you?
Huh?
He's conscious.
Professor Steele, talk to us.
Well, guess the doses.
Dosage was too high. Do you have any medication to perhaps help with this or anything more?
I'll take this back.
Easy now. Easy still. Everything alright?
Breathing.
That damn
Eyes up.
syringe.
Eyes up. We check your pupils. Cracked. Faulty equipment. Were you saying there was enough dosage or something was in it?
Dosage was low.
Too low. Interesting.
Must have leaked out.
Would you like me to get
For
the
his-
rest of the dosage then?
I'm gonna have to reset the whole thing, Professor.
Right. Would you like to have that transfusion then? I just need to figure out what kind of blood type you are.
Sorry for his privacy.
Switch blood. Regenerate. Silver here.
Would you...
Spec is looking
I do
for.
not think so. As far as I could tell, I don't think she's anywhere near here. However, I could give you a vitality potion. Your blood will replace all of its blood almost immediately. In a matter of minutes.
I need
That
one
should
with,
probably work.
That might work. That might work, Professor. I'm gonna need one with as little lettuce root as you can. Else it won't work.
Say that again.
You wanna get Dowdy potion to work, Professor? That's fine. As little lettuce root as you can make it. Else it won't work.
Of course, I know how alchemy potions work. Have some faith. Yeah, I'm on the to my office. I have
Hannah,
a
have you checked
vitality
his
potion
pulse?
there.
He's back.
He is conscious. He had a low dosage. The equipment was cracked. Don't worry, we'll fix him right up. I just need to get a vitality potion to cleanse his body. So, and then we have to give him a proper dosage this time. You'll find an uncracked syringe and toss out the broken one, would you?
I'll get the broken one.
I'll be right back. Make sure you stay seated.
I'll grab the new one.
Sir, are your syringes... Are they ordinary? Are they able to crack as easily as any other syringe?
Not normally. But I reckon that training yesterday was... Well...
Let's have this just here.
Was rather intense.
You keep these on you, sir, even while training?
Should be in a med pack with my name on it over there.
I'll go check the headmaster's office one more time. If you're not a part of medical staff, I'd like to request that you leave. Clear the deck.
He's on his
You don't
way.
need a crowd.
The headmaster's on his way.
A minute. Never mind.
Alright.
Sorry. Sir, I'm unfamiliar with...
I'll walk you through it. These little syringes have lines on them. The precise dosage of each of the alchemical reagents that I require. Let Professor Vaughn see them. He'll know what they are.
Indeed.
Please, let's not crowd him.
For me.
Let's not crowd him, everyone. Can you make sure that the room's cleared for his privacy?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Professor,
if you're not in
would
medical
you
squad,
prefer
clear the deck.
Sean
Thank you.
Sorry.
Lila?
to give
I
you
was
your
told to
medicine?
come here right away.
He has a hand at alchemy. But the
Yeah,
application is
head on
going to
it.
be difficult for him.
It would seem Steele's having some complications.
Has to be a human's hands.
What seems to be the problem?
Perhaps
I'll
then...
go replicate the dosage, make a first batch of it. It shouldn't take very long. Ah, I see. Alright. This will take a little bit of time. Look, Hannah. Looks like it is a human's hands that will work just fine.
Of
Okay,
course.
I think this one.
I
I'll go
was
make the proper
called
dosage.
here. What seems to be going on?
Where's the fresh syringe?
Spectre can...
The syringe
I
right here.
was told...
They're in the bag, Professor.
I try to get
Yes,
Purple
Hannah?
over here to help me out, Professor.
Inspect, or could you please inform Headmaster of what's going on? For help.
I will.
Arbor, make sure that this place is cleared of mostly for medical staff only.
Professor Steele approached me and
very well.
asked me to give him his necessary
Unfortunately, she wouldn't know that. Minerva, but she's gonna ask next. She'll ask next thing, or she'll talk to the headmaster. Apologies, Professor. Crap. Professor, I really don't want to play Ring Around the Rosie. Professor? Shit. Professor? Oh. Right. Did
Do some
the
training for the
headmaster, did the Professor Vaughn walk through?
I'm unaware. I don't believe I saw him.
Wonderful. Thank you. Sorry, what? Rin?
Headmaster's one.
Okay. Where'd he go? There he is. I was waiting for you at the alchemy lab.
No, I had to get it in my office.
Oh.
Doesn't have everything.
Okay. I have to
Pepper
apply it?
dosage is in there.
Okay.
I respect that. Thank you. Once Vaughn is back, then we will
Mm.
have them spectate if that is fine with you, so we can make sure. That
Get them all in here. It's better that they know rather than they don't.
You want them in here then, Professor? Ladies.
Come on in now.
And if this is the correct syringe, I'm
Yeah.
going to dispose of it.
No, that's not the correct one. That was the fixed one. I apologize.
All right, then we will leave this here. Then you
Yes.
brought the bats. Then
Yes, sir.
all right, then I will let the humans help with this.
If I remember correctly, or if I was correct, it was 5 in the back and then 1 in the eye.
No. All right, listen. I'll
Okay.
walk you through it again. Pay attention, because I'm not gonna be conscious and start doing it.
Yes, sir.
If you mess up, I'll die.
Yes, sir.
Good. I have 6 injection ports on my back. Must provide precise dosage with 3-second intervals between each application. Once that is done, they will lock in automatically. Then you must apply it directly in my eye port. Once that is done, we'll lock in with the trigram. You'll need to recite the same trigram that I've been teaching you in order to keep the magic at bay. Once it starts to reciprocate in my body, I may go into shock or convulsion. Do not panic, but do not allow me to harm myself or one of you.
I will
Yes,
restrain
sir.
him with the vines during this process.
After that, there's 2 more injection points on my abdomen. You'll need the larger syringes for those. The final step is trickiest. Gonna have to reset my heart.
How do you
There's a
suggest
chill
that?
switch underneath my chest. Rip the flesh away, pull on the cord. You have to do this precisely with 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and 2 seconds after. Did you get that?
After injecting the points in your back, is there any time interval between that and going to your eye port?
Don't dally, but no, there's no precise one.
All right. Any intervals between the 2 points in your abdomen?
Same thing as before. Don't dally. No
Okay.
precise interval.
All right. And when you say tear
Would you
the
like to
flesh
give me a
away, you
task,
mean
each of you, for each part?
that's what I'm concerned about. When you say tear the flesh away, you mean literally, right? Or is there?
You have to open my chest, girl.
Yes,
The
sir.
only way to get to my heart now.
Yes, sir.
Professor Silver has some of my blood in that medical kit. Oh, there it is.
Very well. Okay. Check. Right. Specca, you've done transfusion before? Prepare it, get ready,
Yes.
get it set up. We're gonna need to work quickly.
I'm ready to restrain.
Mhm.
That's him moving around
Where
too
are
much
you?
when you
Where
open
is
his chest cavity.
the machine for the transfusion?
I imagine it's just there, right?
I see. As for the
Avina?
sanitized
Yeah.
sanitized tube.
You know, once we're done, or once we've injected him, you go for the kill switch, okay? You probably have the quicker.
The rest will be a part of the trigram, I would assume.
It was pulled twice.
No, the trigram is after the
trigram, I'm
ports. No, the trigram is after the eye ports, and then it's the abdomen, and then it's the kill switch.
You're going. You're
We
asking
might
me
have
to
to
go for the
begin
kill
here
switch,
soon.
yeah?
Yes.
Take these gloves and mask.
All right.
2 tugs, yeah.
Yep.
Vivian.
All right. Ready?
Gloves and mask.
Thank you.
If anything gets in the transfusion and infects the tubes, he will die. Gloves and mask.
Okay.
Lila.
Ready for as well for
Unless
the
you are helping us,
trigram.
I ask you to leave.
Just step outside and release it. Oh, she's supposed to watch. He wanted her to. All right.
She must wear gloves and mask, though, as well.
Very well. Be ready with the trigram. Arbor, you'll lead this one. Okay?
I'm already wearing them.
Good. Ben, done.
Oh,
Got it. All right.
Let me get the tube set up.
I'm ready with
All right.
the restraints.
Can
All
you
right.
confirm these tubes are sanitized?
They should be. If they're there, they are sanitized. They wouldn't be otherwise.
It's always good to check.
All right. I got the little syringes. I'm going to start. Everyone ready?
Let me know when, and I'll flip the switch to begin the transfusion.
Okay. As soon as she's flipped her kill switch, do it. Okay?
You need to let me know verbally, Vivina.
Okay.
I am ready.
I'm starting. Don't start yet. You're going to need to do the trigram after the eye port. So we'll need you.
Actually,
Right.
before we begin.
Yes.
When I pull the kill switch, how many seconds? 2? Before pulling?
Yeah. 2.
Okay, I'm good now.
And then
Okay.
trigram is...
Trigram is after the eyes.
Ben.
If Ben done.
I'm
All right.
the last one.
I'll need
Yep.
you and Hannah, though, Sparka.
Okay. I'm starting injections. Injection 1. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. Injection 2. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. Injection 3. Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. Injection 4. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. Injection 5. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. Injection 6. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. And then on the eye. There. All right. Go ahead.
I'm
Arbor.
holding in cases.
Arbor.
Then
Then done. If
Holding him still.
then da.
Die.
If then die.
Die.
If then
Then
die.
die.
If then die.
Die.
If then die.
Die.
If then die.
Die.
He's down. Seems to come. Okay. He needs the 2 shots to his abdomen now. Okay. 1. 2. All right. Go, Vina.
I have him stable.
Using my tremor sense to trace through so I don't puncture anything. Alright, here we go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Alright. Seal?
Do it now.
1.
I'll start stitching him up.
1. 2.
Huh? Pathway.
If ever might need your help, just keep him stable with your webs if you can.
No, wait.
I'm just preparing a little rope lasso for now.
be.
It seems that they've succeeded.
Good.
Mm.
You're still in there, right? Awake?
Oh, well done, my little Brussels sprouts. Well done indeed. Well done. I seem to have not been killed. Well done. All right.
A miracle. Not yet, it seems. He's still alive now.
That's better.
Interesting.
Still working.
All right. All right. I'm gonna go sleep this off.
Take care, Professor.
Congratulations, you saved a teacher's life today. That is more than commendable.
Let's clean up.
You thought you will. Yes. Good. Right off the station.
And then it goes without saying everyone here rewarding a merit for their effort today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Headmaster.
Yes.
Yes, but you
Entirely
witnessed it in case it
necessary.
ever needs to happen again. You were present when others that were even probably supposed to be here due to being medical squad were not.
She is medical squad as of tomorrow.
Then
If she
her
decides,
being
if
here
she still wants
definitely
it.
deserves a merit.
Make sure to also dispose of your gloves and masks.
Yes,
In the biohazard.
Yes, box is over there.
Rin, thank you for helping us clear out people. You helped us clear out people when we needed it, and you were just there to help.
Good on you for coming
Thank
to
you.
find me.
Then a merit would be extended to you as well, Rin. I was not
Sure,
aware
it
of this.
happened before. Interesting.
They just said you did.
She helped. She did.
I will take their word for it. Last thing I should expect would be students lying about someone's effort, and right after that.
Yes. Well, I'm very proud of all of you. Job well done.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Clover couldn't be to see it, but she would love hearing about it, surely.
Yes, and such
For
a
the record.
has also made me quite aware that we might need some sort of system or alarm to aware people of such an emergency.
For the record, Professor or Headmaster,
Yes.
as we didn't have any idea about his medical history, is there a way that we could be awarded, well, or at least under Silver's supervision, access to medical records, so we can?
If you recall,
we
a
can
couple
use?
days ago, we did have an announcement seeking everyone's medical knowledge. The class that he will be teaching would include his own medical needs, but yes, Silver would be present during this. So this would not just be for Steel, but everyone here on this campus, and all their special medical needs would be reviewed as well.
As long as
at
we have
least
access to it.
people were willing to
Well, of
devolve
course.
that information.
The medical records will likely be held here after all. And under lock and key, and you'll probably all be given a key.
Yes. I'm sorry that you have not been privy to that knowledge yet, but Silver has been taking care of that but it seems that today, after everything, she was not going to be present for it. So I'm sorry that you guys had to deal with it sooner than you needed to.
It's fine.
But
Well,
good job, regardless.
thank you.
It was
While I
well
have
made and you answered and answered well.
the rest of the medical squad here, I want to do one thing. I want to show you guys how to resuscitate someone that isn't breathing. Rin, that means you. Rin, that means you.
Maybe I should revoke that merit?
Quit the med slot this morning.
Why? I thought you said you wanted to.
Don't think I'm good.
You are. You just helped.
Right.
Look, we need, even if you're not needed, this is something you should know. even if you don't think you're needed. This is something you need to know because if something happens and your squad ends up not breathing, someone besides Lila needs to know. So, whether you're in med squad or not, I want you to know this information. It's okay, Jixie probably already knows. She has experience in this. Let's go. Alright, ladies. So, we're gonna use the empty bed. Come in. Alright. So, Silver taught me the other day it was CAB. It used to be ABC, is now it's CAB. First is cardio for the C. You're checking when you first get on the site. You check if a person if they aren't breathing. You check for any hemorrhaging, so any open wounds that are gushing blood, and you deal with those first. Secondly, you can sit and listen if you really want. But yeah, you check for any blood loss, and you deal with that first. Secondly is airways, or no. Second is compressions, yeah. One hand, your less dominant hand here, your dominant hand above, and you're going to want to push down about an inch and a half to 2 inches. If you're doing it correctly, you should break ribs. As weird as that sounds, but yeah. Go and you count 15 times. She gave me this tune to kind of keep track, and it's if any of you, there's a song called "Staying Alive." It's ha 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 ha, staying alive, staying alive.
A note also: if you go past 15, go to 30. Do not stop and try again to go to 15. Go straight to 30.
After you've done your first set of compressions, you check the airways. And you lift the chin up to open their airways as kind of and then you make a sweeping motion with your finger for one thing, to pull out the tongue so it does not lull back into their throat in order to, cover their airways. Also to pulling out anything that might be blocking it. So any kind of food or anything, any unknown particle, and you flip that out. After you've done that, keep going chest compressions. Just keep doing that and keep waiting for after the last. Go, Layla.
What do you do if they are coughing up blood? That's what's obstructing their airways.
I don't know, but my guess would be to make sure that their head is to the side, so they're not like coughing it up into themselves. Make sure they're coughing it to the side.
Put them in the recovery position.
Yes, recovery position on the
What's
side.
that?
If they're throwing up or otherwise.
Place them on the side. I believe it's
Okay.
one of the legs that's slightly folded up on the left, the one that they're resting on. Then you lift their mouth or head up a little bit. Place one of their arms underneath the head so that they're resting upon it, and the other one just above. That way they won't choke on anything because they're on their side. So sort of like this? Yeah, but on their side? Other way? Okay.
I guess you should be here too. I see you down there. When you're done.
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
We were talking about what to deal with if someone's not breathing. I can go over it after with you, but recovery position, I guess. Yes. And the first thing though, when you get on the site, is the first time you see someone unconscious or on the ground, you should call for help, because that way, while you're doing the first aid, you can have someone else getting help, and then you guys can transport them if they do not resuscitated, because otherwise you're just waiting there. That's pretty much it. Yeah, Lila.
I was the first one to see Kari after she collapsed. I had no idea what to do. She was bleeding everywhere. She wasn't breathing.
the first thing to handle
My
is
first step.
blood. Making sure her wounds are closed, or at least trying to short the blood. You can die in, I think it was 2 to 3 minutes from blood loss. I think you have the answer, Vina.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yes,
At
but
Blood
the
loss
oxygen source
always.
is still there.
Apparently, people can live pretty long without oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a
Well,
mistake
relatively.
to move her?
Not at that point. The better point would have been to ask for, or to ask for assistance, get someone from medical squad, and then
Bring people to the
assist her
patient, don't move the patient.
until she's stabilized or at least able to be moved. Unless
I recall.
gone.
I recall the reason why you moved her. They were trying to bring her to water.
No.
Thought it might help. Oh.
Before that.
Oh.
Ren?
Never mind. I'm sorry.
We'll get her in
We
a
brought
minute.
her to the tent first.
Well, the tent
Perhaps
makes
in the
sense at
forest.
least.
After we brought
Pardon,
her in.
I need a drink.
Right. That's why you're learning all of this now. Prevent mistakes. Yes.
But that's pretty much it.
Thanks.
Yeah. At least, and share this with the people your squad if you want. I think everyone should know that basic thing just in case. But always deal with the blood loss first. Always call for help and then deal with the blood loss first. If even if it's only tourniquet or putting pressure on the wound or both, tourniquet probably for the best. Apparently you can last for about maybe half an hour with a tourniquet on without losing the limb. I didn't know that, but just still, it might be different for different kinds. But yeah,
My question is, well, what I've done for myself. I can't really say I applied it to anybody else, but I just kind of. This is gonna sound dumb, but I just kind of freeze it. It slows everything down. Could we just apply it like that to slow the bleeding? You know, because it constricts the.
you might give the person
That's all I
hypothermia,
was doing.
which
What if it
is,
was controlled temperature?
I mean,
Well,
maybe.
then it would not work.
That might be a
It wouldn't
silver
make a
question.
difference.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. But I would assume
Possible.
don't until you ask her. You might do more damage
If
than
you
good.
have a vitality potion, by the way, which you will be able to make shortly enough, if you can close up those wounds after they have lost a significant amount of blood, it may be that if do not give it to them until you are sure their airway is free, or unless you want to make it worse for them. So once their airway is free, give them vitality potion. Make sense? It will help that situation even better, but only until you clear the airway.
Understood.
But that's it.
Mm.
If you have any questions, probably ask Silver. I'll
Yeah.
whatever she teaches me, I'll keep helping you guys. I'm gonna suggest tomorrow that Augusta and Lila and Jixie join us if you guys are still willing to do so.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go
That'll
talk.
help.
And I'm gonna go talk to Rin. Rin.
Hannah,
Yeah.
quickly, was it your decision
What was?
to allow me on the medical squad?
You wanted to do it, so yeah. Honestly, I need all the help I can get. And you're willing to do it, so I'm not gonna turn away someone that could be helpful.
Yes. Thank you.
How are those healing?
I'll try not to disappoint.
How are those healing?
These are. This is fine.
Be honest with you, Rins. That's all I ask. Now, Rin. Hmm. Shit. Good. Rin. Somehow. Rin. Okay, guys, we're gonna talk to Rin. We're gonna find her. If we don't find her in the next, 10 minutes, I'm going to bed. 6:30. I'm a little bit later than I thought. So, 10 minutes. I'm only giving myself 10 more minutes.
Hannah?
Have you guys seen Rin?
No.
No, she ran off a long ago.
She's not
She
here.
was gonna help, but she ran away.
Thanks. Mila, did you see Rin?
No, I can try to sniff her out for you.
I'd appreciate it.
Moment.
Hmm.
Is that Professor Vaughn?
Yeah, he's fishing? I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of important.
Oh, on the back, there's a clock.
Hmm? Am I allowed to come in? Yeah? She asleep? Guess she's asleep. Hmm. Mm. Mila?
Sorry, just having trouble seeing.
Having trouble seeing? Is it the eye?
No, it's fine.
Lila, you need to be honest with at least me about your medical conditions. I gotta know this. Me and Silver gotta know this.
Just really tired. Just need to take a rest.
Get some sleep tonight. You were probably really up late last night, so. Well, I mean, we all were. Yeah. Well, if I can't find her, it's fine. I'll find her tomorrow. We're in Vale. We clean up people's messes.
Was I a mess?
I was worried for you. Didn't want you losing yourself, and I think I wanted you to prove Steel wrong. Because if you and plus, okay, thinking this logically, as long as you know how to control yourself, we can trust you on the battlefield. I'm being completely tactical. We need that. And now I can trust you. Under the right circumstances. More than I can trust Zachary at this point. So, bus. I gotta go feed the animals, and then I go to bed. Night, Lila. Get some rest. Right. Okay, everyone. Alright, hey. Hey, Charlotte? Charlie? Good, good, good. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. It's okay. Shh. Charlotte. Coco? Good. And Betsy. Good girl. Then, hey,
I knew it! Hannah!
what?
I need your help.
I need to go to bed soon. What's up?
Either the live ones or the dead ones, it doesn't matter. We need the wool from one of the sheep.
I mean, share it then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Here you go, Becca.
Much what we should do then.
Shh. Hey, really?
All right, we'll just here. We'll just.
Okay, hold on. Stop, 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 stop. Do you have any kind of shears out here? Actually, what I'm talking about.
In the barn
Wait.
area, we
No,
should
no,
use
no,
some
no.
poles.
Oh, right, that works. Okay, fine.
What,
It's been
I was
for.
gonna say we could use my sword, but
No, no, no. I was gonna say there's like a weird kind of weapon, like a guitar or something. Not a guitar. The little.
that's a good idea. You can use two of those and just scissor them together. That's a good idea.
But if we
You
have
wanna go
them,
head over and grab them?
we already have the material. So let me find something.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have brittle, brushes. Here you go. Okay, it's been forever since I've done this, so bear with me.
No problem. I can try to help if you need to go to sleep.
I will do this, and then I will go to sleep. But I'm gonna need your help.
hay so it doesn't
No, no,
move too
no.
much.
Oh, no, no, no. That's not how you do this.
What do you need?
I'm gonna need Rook. I'm gonna need you to pick up a sheep.
Oh.
Very well.
Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. Just
Hmm.
you're gonna have to lay it like on its back. Surprisingly, that puts them kind of in a restful state. Surprisingly, they kind of get stunned, and then you can shear them a lot easier. It's not painful. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, fainting syndrome.
And then
Very
these
well.
ones aren't very furry. What do you guys need the fur for, or the wool for?
They said they're padding an armor chest piece thing they made for Rook.
All right. Don't struggle. Back. These are going to be very cold sheep.
True.
Never done this before.
But considering how often they keep getting eaten by the lichens, so.
Actually, Mason.
Mason,
They're more scared. Don't go. Do not approach them from behind. You want them to see you, otherwise they'll kick you. Okay, that's the one side done.
I don't want to get kicked.
Approach them from the side where they can see you, and make a bit of noise so they don't just, because they're prey animals. So otherwise, they'll stampede and their hooves hurt. I don't know from experience because, I'm not dumb. Or rather, I was taught better.
And I've never exactly done this before.
You might not. And just from the side, just as long as they see you. If they might start coming towards you, to be honest.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Cow. Mrs. Cow? I think you have
That one's Charlotte. At least that's what I call her.
Oh, it's a her. Okay.
And last, okay. Sit down gently.
Animals.
I feed them every morning. I was a little late this morning. Okay, here.
Right. Okay. If you need more hands, I can carry more.
Yeah, there's 2 others. But I'd rather not share all of them.
Shouldn't that be
one's
enough for what you need it for?
Should be more than enough.
And that one is probably going to be sleeping in the barn.
True.
Here you go, Bailey. Hey, Bailey!
Thanks, Hannah.
It's just.
Bye, Charlotte.
I can't see.
Okay. Then just follow her voice or something.
All right, Bob. Hey, gosh. Hey, Bob. Okay, you get extra because you just got sheared. Here you go, Bailey. Good job, girl. Or that's Becca, sorry. You get to sleep in the barn tonight. All right, Mo. All right, Larry. Yes, Avery, I got you. Oh, no, Avery. Fine. Here you go, Mo.
Also, thank you for the help. I don't know if they thanked you.
They did.
I got you.
Nope. And you, Becca. You get to stay in the barn. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Close that gate a little bit. Stay warm. She is fucking adorable. It's great. Okay, I'm going. I'm going to bed. How much of a situation does she know? I don't know. Where's Curly? You got Mo and Larry. Yeah, no, that's it. Exactly. That's about all 3 of them. They're the 3 Stooges. That's the joke. That's Shimanzu, or not Shimanzu, Willow Top named him that. Right. Bedtime. Potions. I can make a few more potions before bed. And this is where she's going to sleep.